Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we did more Neo Bowser Castle, we fought Kamek a second time, and now we're going to take a break because we got our last bro attack in the game, the Star Rocket. And we also had the last Kylie Koopa puzzle piece, so we're going to be taking care of that. Now, I don't know if it's going to end up being a full episode of me just doing side questy stuff. Probably the last side quest break we're actually going to take in this game. Maybe one for the Battle Ring in the future, maybe. Until post-game, so this will actually be the very last side quest thing we ever do, but I feel like it is, you know, it's once you have the ability to get the last Mad Skillathon thing, why not get them? Now, as far as I remember, the last few pieces of equipment aren't that great. Well, actually, no, that's not even true. There's actually the stuff you get from the last Mad Skillathon actually is pretty good. I don't think I'm going to be using it for reasons, but I think in a normal mode run, the stuff we're going to be getting is actually quite useful, so I do recommend taking the time to head over here and do this last bit of side quest stuff, especially because there's a pipe literally right there, so it's not hard to back out and come back. You barely have to really cover any, you don't have to retread much ground. So, in this episode, Mad Skillathon and Kylie Koopa. If I decide it's long enough, I'll make this a short episode. If not, we'll go back to Bowser's Castle and continue onward. But I'm probably going to save that for next episode, because I'm pretty sure the next section of Bowser's Castle is going to take about a full episode worth of stuff, and I don't want to overdo it. So, Star Rocket, the very final skill challenge, because we've done all the Madam Broke stuff. Obviously, we have all the attacks. So, this one, Star Rocket, gyroscope, sure. But like I said, this is more acceptable gyroscope in my opinion, because it has a lot more leeway. It's not like the Sling Sniper to be super precise, especially if invisible enemies and all that stuff. And it's not like, you know, the Dream World dodging, where if you get penalized hugely for mistake. Here, you're going slow enough, and your hitbox is big enough where it doesn't really matter too much. So the way this works is you have to keep getting stars, refuel your gauge. If your gauge runs out, you die. You don't get any redos. You get one try, and if you fail, you fail. So that is actually a thing. We have to be a bit careful. It's not the easiest one for sure, but it's not terrible. Now you also get stuff like this, which will speed you up a little bit, and also speed up your pointing takes. I'm sure you guys are wondering, we're like, whoa, you're going super slow. How are you going to get 800 points? Well, reasons like that. Now, there's also mines. Obviously, you don't want to hit the mines. I'm pretty sure it might be a one-turn kill if you do. You can get some bonus stars here that are worth 10. Also kind of helps boost the score. You can see, I mean, we're already 8th the way there. It's not terrible, and we're going to get things soon that'll actually speed up the growth significantly. I just dodge the mines there. Probably better to go over than under. If you hit the ground, obviously, you've also failed, so make sure you don't hit the ground. You do actually have quite a bit. You can go up as well. Obviously, you can't get too far away from the stars, because you might be able to miss 1 star. You really can't afford to miss 2 stars, and the mines might make it so you can't even afford to miss 1. You have to be very... Oh boy, that's a little bit nasty there. Okay, as you can see, it's getting a little bit cleverer here. It's getting a little bit more scary. I'm actually going to miss that one, but it's not going to matter, because these are pretty close together, so I can make do without that one. If you have to miss a star, you can. Like I said, just try not to make a habit of it, because occasionally it'll screw you over by doing that. And then we go super speed mode. We get +3. We dodge. Oh boy. Okay. Kind of had to knee-jerk that one a little bit. But you can see you can react fairly decently, and it does control fairly well. So this is the kind of gyro control I don't exactly hate. It's not the worst in the world. Okay, and here we go. You actually occasionally can get a path up here to go up to the sky. You can get a whole bunch of extra stars up here. So if you see a path heading upwards is the way to go. You get a whole bunch of stars. It's pretty nice. So you do have quite a bit of vertical height you can use. Oh boy. Oh, whoa! I am surprised I survived that one. I have to wonder how this looks in the recording, because I imagine like it's a bit jerky almost. Anyway, you can get these superstars, then you can actually hit the mines, and you get a whole bunch of, they actually turn to 2 points each, and the stars turn to 2 points. So you get basically a whole bunch of 10-point clusters, which really, these are the ones that really get you the points. It's like 100 points-ish per, almost. Because I think you do get 10 of these, so I think it actually is 100 points there. So, get a bunch of those stars, and you profit, basically. I mean, you kind of don't have a choice. You would definitely run out of fuel if you did not use the stars, so... Oh boy, as you can see, you do get faster along the way, though, so we're getting pretty fast now. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, I almost died there. I panicked a little, boy. Okay, we're getting a little crazy here. Just saying, it does, you know, get decently difficult along the way, so don't get too comfortable. You might have a bad time. Ooh, a whole bunch of extra 2 stars there, which is really helpful. I just need to survive just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Then we can go for the 999, but I hope we can tap the 800 right now. Because like I said, this isn't the easiest challenge. Well, that just happened. Good, I needed the padding for this episode, clearly. We had such good things, and then I blew up and died. I was not prepared. Okay, so now we play again. I cut to the winning attempt, which might be this one right here, and basically, I hope I don't suck. And I will try to focus a little bit more on the, oh my god, it feels so slow now, doesn't it? So yeah, it is, like I said, it's a tougher challenge. You have to, I did manage to actually first try it in a moving car, which I'm actually kind of impressed by, which just goes to say that I feel like they should test their gyro controls in a moving car. If you can't gyro in a moving car, A, you defeat the purpose of a handheld in the first place. B, it's probably too precise in your gyro controls. I think that's a good benchmark. Is that a fair benchmark? I don't know. Then again, I'm the person who turned off gyro controls in Splatoon and doesn't aim using... I aim manually in Zelda, Majora's Mask, and so on, because I'm just, you know... I'm just that sort of person, I suppose. Fun facts of LuckySevenDX that may or may not even be aired if I don't screw up. Hey, at least I showed up what happens if you hit a mine. You sort of explode. If you run out of fuel, by the way, the same thing sort of happens. You just kind of crash to the ground. Mario and Luigi are like, shoot, we done goofed. So that's how that works. I was going to show off how exploding to a mine looked anyway, so I guess in the end, it's okay, right? Because I totally, you know, that was totally intentional. Okay, we're gonna focus here. It is gonna start getting difficult around the 600-ish area. This is more intense than I thought. Aw, man. And then I guess with this and Kylie Koopa, it actually does make an episode, so I guess me screwing up does help the situation, I suppose, a little bit. So clearly also planned. I'm kind of missing a few stars here, which doesn't really matter, obviously, because missing a single star really isn't a big deal. Okay, that was a bit of a mean situation game. Why did you do that? You, like, had me at the squeeze between 2 mines really, really precisely. The hitbox on your star is really nice for getting stars, but it's also kind of really nice for dodging. I don't know, it feels like the control on this actually does feel fairly solid, which is nice. Ooh, look at that! That's a few extra 3s there. I was hoping it'd be more extra 3s, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers, right? Alright, we're about a third of the way there. Haven't I, like, failed half my Mad Skillathon challenge at like 700. I feel like that's a thing that's happened quite a few times. This Let's Play has been really long. I mean, this is a really long game. Just look at the episode, you know, title. It already like double the length of a normal Mario and Luigi Let's Play. I don't think I'm playing particularly slow compared to my usual standards either. It's just that Dream Team is a much longer game. And that's fine. I just didn't realize it was a much longer game, and I'm kind of sitting here like, whoa, gotta watch out for that mine. Just don't overdo your invincibility, because, you don't want to take the chance of it running out, and then you hit a mine, and then you're sad. Ooh! Boing! Boing! Extra stars! I'm okay with this. So we're over halfway, we're getting there. I am starting to sweat, the nerves are settling in. Things are getting intense up in here. I really want more, give me more of those stars, like the super stars, so I can have like a mine and be like, yo, I'm going to destroy you, rawr. Because that's the kind of noise I make. Okay, we're getting a little... I was running a little bit low on fuel there for a second. I was slightly concerned. I'm also still slightly concerned. Okay, oh no, I missed all the good stars up there. I was too focused on my fuel gauge and not on the location of the stars in front of me. Oh well, I will live, especially because now we're gonna get this, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom, and look at all these points. They're delicious. Delicious pointage. Okay. So we're at 600, we're 3/4 of the way there. We're almost to the point where I screwed up before. Ooh, another 10s. I always like to get 10s. It's 30 points as opposed to 3. I mean, I'm not going to complain about something like that. Whoa! Okay, I'm going to have to start focusing. Oh god, why? 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 Huh? Speed too fast! Ah! Gotta go fast, Sonic no like. Ah! Scare. I am scared. Okay. Come on, we can do this. I believe, okay, this should get us pretty close to the win here. That was not a good time for speed up, by the way. I just want to point that out. Whoa, okay, we are going super fast. We have made it, so success! We didn't have to cut anything out because I'm a pro. Give me one more star. Just give me the win. I would love to have just take the W right now, get the 999, be like, yo, look at, oh, I can get these stars up here though. Delicious stars in the sky. So yeah, that's like the height of your vertical ability, I think. I don't know. I don't want to test it because I'm gonna die if I try. And I want to get the 999. I'm so close I can taste it, and it tastes like star bits, which sounds like a delicious candy actually. Whoa! I exploded into success. The best sort of explosion. Success explosions. Aw, yeah. So dang, that already took like 10 minutes of the video. And we get the perfect bro gloves, which actually is a fairly decent gloves. You'll see there's merit to it. And we got all the S ranks, all 7 Mad Skillathon challenges have been taken care of. So I guess there's only 3, because each bro gets 5, so there's only 3 challenges that aren't challenges, or 3 bro attacks that aren't challenges. And we get the Masterwear, which sounds nice and like super good, and it is. But as far as I remember, I think the Starwear does outclass it, at least for my purposes. It is actually a debatable item, though. There is merit to equipping it. It's still very good wear. So let's start with the perfect gloves. So the perfect bro gloves, as long as you remain undamaged, bro and Luigi attacks cost 0 BP, which actually isn't the worst thing to give to Luigi. Although I still am a fan of the Lucky Gloves DX, so I'm not gonna give them to Luigi, but it's an alternative to the expert gloves if you want to, or the master gloves if you want to give them to the perfect gloves to Luigi, and then as long as Luigi doesn't get hit, you have unlimited BP as well. That being said, the odds of you getting hit fairly decently high, so it only lasts as long as you get hit. It's like the perfect power gloves as well. So they're good. They're definitely very good. They're definitely a consideration for, you know, builds for endgame. But you have to be pretty confident you're not going to get hit, and I'm not sure that I am that confident. The Masterwear, pretty good on a few fronts. BP, very high. Stash and power are not as good as the Starwear, but you do get a little bit more defense. So you lose HP, you lose power, you lose stash, you gain defense, you gain 20 BP. I'm not too concerned about BP right now. I could put this on Luigi. It wouldn't be terrible on Luigi. Whoa, hello voice. It wouldn't be terrible on Luigi, but I do like the extra stash because Luigi has this sort of crit happy build. So I don't want to lose that. If I didn't have the Guard Shell DX and I wasn't playing on hard mode, it was okay to take a little bit of damage. Restoring 2 BP anytime you take damage, that's not terrible either. So it's not bad. I just like the extra power and stash personally. On a normal mode run though, I might consider like giving that to Luigi, especially because he needs the extra, because he doesn't have unlimited BP. That'll practically give him unlimited BP. I mean, you're at 100 something at that point, and you can recover 2 BP anytime you get hit, which you don't want to do in a hard mode run, because enemies still hurt, even on hard mode, I think. I haven't really gotten hit in a long time to test that theory out, but I'm kind of scared, because hard mode be difficult. Also, I should probably go to Kylie Koopa, because that was a thing I was going to do this episode. I was going to talk to Kylie Koopa and be like, yo, got some more pictures for you. But yeah, the Masterwear, definitely a consideration. Normal mode playthrough, I think in a hard mode playthrough, the extra power is more warranted, but that's personal preference. It's still a pretty good piece of wear. It's just not, you know, it's not all this epic stuff I have here with the excellent hammer and this is such a good setup right now. I'm very happy with this setup. I mean, it's going to get even better really soon. Don't get me wrong. We have not reached our full endgame build quite yet, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We have some photos to do, and that means our final romp with post-commentary photo Lucky. There we go. It's Dreambert, he's pointing, and Luigi's like, I'm Luigi. Their eyebrows kind of just go directly into their eyes. It's a little weird. And with that post-commentary Lucky, have fun! Words! Oh man, last time that post-commentary Lucky gets to show up in this game unless something goes horribly wrong and I have to come back, in which case, well, I just sound like an idiot now. But hey, welcome to the final puzzle of the game. As you can see, we have, you know, Dreambird and Luigi and Bowser's little snout there. The first one's relatively easy, especially because there's so many, like, personages to put the puzzles together. This one's also fairly easy. Mario's a pretty good starting point, Dreambird's a good starting point, Bowser's pretty good, and Tasman's a little bit tricky because the hands are a bit featureless, so it makes it a bit trickier to tell which hand you're actually going with. The towers and the bomb are pretty easy though. All in all, this is actually a fairly easy puzzle. Bowser's shell can be a little bit tricky sometimes, so you kind of have to make sure you got the right part of the shell and it's oriented correctly, so it can be, so yeah, you can see here, like, the hand is a little bit tricky here, trying to figure out exactly where it goes, so, definitely the hardest part of the puzzle, in my opinion. But there you go. 300 more coins. Are you ready to see what the final reward is here? Oh man, the final puzzle. It's just, we've come so far with all these post-commentary discussions and all these puzzle solvings, and I don't understand why puzzles are actually in this game. It's such a strange little mini-game to add in here. Just, hey, here, do some puzzles. It kind of just feels like, hey, do the whole, like, touchscreen thing. Touchscreens are good for puzzles. I don't know, but it's a thing. The lighting effects are really cool, though, and there's not too much empty space in this puzzle, and the lack of empty space does make it actually a lot easier, even this puzzle. Because there's so few empty space that's pretty obvious where each piece goes. You can kind of just do what I'm doing and guess and check and see where it ends up. Like I said, the hands are kind of tricky, the shell can be kind of tricky. Actually, less so here, because you have less pieces of the shell to even work with. But, yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this puzzle, and post-commentary Lucky has to sign out for the final time, possibly. I'm going to miss you guys. Alrighty, just gravy, boys. Okay, so we have finished all the Kylie Koopa puzzles. What's our epic, awesome reward for doing this entire side quest? Well, hey, Power Bean DX is not bad, but what's our epic, awesome side quest for doing this reward going to be? Oh man, it's super exciting. It's nothing, by the way. It's you don't get a reward. I've beaten all of the puzzles and you don't really get a reward for doing it. You just kind of, she's just like, okay, well, you did them all. Hope you're pretty happy. She doesn't give you a reward for doing all the puzzles. They're quite literally useless. That's a thing. Yep. Well. Screw you, Kylie Koopa. Never seeing you again. Get out of here. Don't even give me a reward for doing this side quest. Don't you even know you're in an RPG? Ugh. You're breaking the rules, Kylie Koopa. You're breaking the rules. Although we got Power Bean DX, so whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. And say goodbye to post-commentary Lucky forever because, well, okay, for this project, possibly, maybe. And before I jinx myself and lose my commentary, I hit the post-commentating episode. Like the good old days. I don't know. I kind of miss the post-commentary Lucky days. Not gonna lie. I think there was almost a sort of finesse to doing those days. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys miss those days. Like, this was like the pre-Mass Attack and Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver days. It was like from my first DS LP to like Mass Attack and Heart Gold. Those were the post-commentary Lucky days. And I think those were some of the good old days, personally. So I don't know. Maybe someday I'll take a return to that style. It's always a thought. I think the live shenanigans will work a little bit better, perhaps, though. Whoa. Excuse me, explosions. Also, Mario and Luigi have sort of fused together right now. Excitement. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. I do think I've actually gotten a fairly decent episode out of this, so we're back to where we left off, and progress exists up on this pathway over here. We're going to figure out what's left in Neo Bowser Castle in the next episode. This is LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.